Hello, State of the Students. My name is Julia Forman, and I'm a candidate for City Council in District 26. I'm proud to be running a purely people-powered campaign, fighting for my neighbors and community and not for any outside interests. I believe I'm the best candidate for young people because, as I am the first to admit, I do not know everything, and I want to listen to those most affected by any relevant issue. So when young people tell me that they need me to fight for their education or job opportunities, affordable housing, or really anything else, I am committed to listening and centering their voices. If you want to learn more, talk to me directly, or if you agree with my vision and you want to help us speak to as many voters as humanly possible before June 22nd, please visit votejulia.com and feel free to reach out to me directly at the email address and phone number that are on the website.
My name is Vadim Khan, and I'm running for New York City Council in District 26. I believe I'm the best candidate for the young people because my policies are forward-thinking and they focus on making New York City a more equitable and livable city. I can relate to young people with immigrant parents, serving as a translator, learning to navigate this huge city as a young age, and struggling through a public school system that was not meant to cater to kids like me. I know our young people are resilient and will be the generation that reverses effects of climate change, passes bold reforms to lift young people from debt, and change the way we tackle our biggest problem. I would be honored to represent you in City Hall.
Hi, my name is Denise Smith. I'm a Democrat running for City Council in the 26th District. I'm the best candidate for young people because I grew up here. I went to public school here. In the City Council, I will fight to ensure that young people in this community are afforded the same opportunities I had here. I hope to earn your support.
Hey, I'm Jesse Layman, and I'm running for City Council in Western Queens to represent the neighborhoods of Long Island City, Sunnyside, Woodside, Dutch Kills, and Astoria. And I think I'm the best candidate for young New Yorkers because I'm the one with a first jobs guarantee plan. I want to take the billions of dollars that New York City wastes every year on corporate tax subsidies and use it instead for a direct wage subsidy at local small businesses that hire new employees age 25 and under. That means you could walk into any local business in your neighborhood and apply for a job, and they could hire you with your salary 100% covered by the City of New York. I hope that you'll rank me #1 on your top 5 ballot in June and give me the chance to launch New York City's first job guarantee.
Brent, I'm the candidate for New York City Council to represent the 26th District, which is Woodside, Sunnyside, Long Island City, and a little bit of Astoria. And I'll tell you why I'm the best candidate for youth, and it comes down to our issues. First, I want to talk about our environmental platform, where we're going to be sponsoring the new Green Deal for New York City. We're going to make Rikers Island into a solar power plant. And we have many ideas on how to clean up the river and clean up the environment. So it's important that you actually have a planet that you can live on. Also, education. We're there to make sure that you have affordable college, that your debt is forgiven. Anybody who wants to improve themselves by educating themselves will have support from this campaign. We have this and we have many other issues, so I invite you to go look at us at www.olderiesforcouncil.com, and please send us any issues. We're here to make government responsive to you. I'm the first candidate to refuse all money from real estate developers and lobbyists in this district, and that's why you'll know that all the young people here will have somebody they can talk to and will fight for them.
Hi, my name is Sultan. I'm running for City Council in District 26. Please go to my website sultanmaroof.com for more information. If I get elected with your help and support, I want to end housing crisis and homelessness crisis and free MTA for all. Two more things. I'm the only candidate in New York City who's going to donate 50% of council salary to the charities. And I'm the only candidate in New York City who helped volunteer, donated in AOSC campaign since 2017. If you go to some of her YouTube channel, and you'll see some of my video. Please help me, support me, and volunteer in my campaign. Thank you.
I believe I'm the best candidate for young people in our race because as an educator, my job revolves around our young people, and I understand the struggles they face in our city. Young people are housing insecure. Some of them have to work 2 jobs to be able to pay their college tuition. And these are all things that shouldn't be happening in a city as wealthy as New York City. That's why I have proactive policies that will build a better future for young people to grow into. I want better funding for public schools, fully funded public schools, after-school programs, and we need to bring back free CUNY tuition. We also need a council member who understands the economic disparities that affect the education of young people as well, which is why I'm also going to be fighting for housing we can afford and generally a New York City that cares.
Hi, my name is Emily Sharp. I'm a candidate for District 26 in Queens for City Council. I'm also a public interest attorney and the founder of Stop Sunnyside Yards, a group formed to push back against overdevelopment and gentrification and displacement in Queens and throughout the city. I'm also a founding member of Queens County Committee for All, a group to bring accountability, accessibility, inclusiveness, and accountability to the Queens political process. And I'm also the mother of a 16-year-old son. I'm also fighting to bring affordability to New York City so that the youth, my son and his friends and all of you, can still remain in New York City and thrive in its diversity. I'm also, I value the opinions of young people, and I've made it a center of my campaign and my website and my platform. So if you would check out my website at Emily for City Council, you could see that. And this is why I am the best candidate for the youth in District 26. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ebony Young and I am running for City Council in Queens District 26. And I am the best candidate for youth in our community because number one, I'm a mom. And I'm an awesome mom, a mom that cares for her children, a mom that is there for her kids, who will stop work for her children to listen, to expose them, and to create opportunities for them to learn. So that is fundamentally the number one reason. But number 2, 3, and 4, I have been an executive director for the YMCAs for over 20 years. I enjoy children. I've created programs for children through education, through economic empowerment, through social equity, through community well-being, spaces where kids and families can unite and come together and get out of the everyday grind so that they can be able to spend more time together. Kids deserve, youth deserves, teens deserve, young adults deserve the best. I am the candidate that will open up spaces, allow young people platforms to speak, allow them opportunities to lead in our community. I will be creating youth task forces for our youth to be able to have a voice in the way that we move and advance our communities. I am looking forward to serving you. Please visit my website at youngforqueens.com. Thank you.
Hey, my name's Jonathan Bailey, or as my students used to call me, Mr. Jonathan. Young people today are growing up in a world that my grandparents' generation could only imagine, with millennials having only 1/4 the amount of wealth that my parents' generation had, and Gen Z growing up with greater levels of inequality than that. Gen Z is growing up in a world that's owned by billionaires, but if we work together, we can change the trends. We can decommodify housing to make sure that there is a roof over everybody's head. We can make sure that there's not just jobs, but jobs that actually take care of people's needs, that we can actually have a life with human decency, and we can make sure that we're taking care of the planet through a Green New Deal. I hope that you consider me, Jonathan Bailey, as your first choice for City Council in District 26. Let's build a world where everybody is recognized as essential.
My name is Glennis Gomez. I'm an Afro-Latina immigrant. I'm a mother and educator, a true advocate for Queens and our youth with a resilient spirit. As a domestic violence survivor who experienced homelessness and lived in public housing, Queensbridge NYCHA houses, I look forward to becoming the next City Council member to represent District 26 to bring real change to City Hall. I am the best candidate to represent our youth because I have a vision to create an incentive program that truly empowers our next generation. It is time to fully fund our schools. It is time to bring back those resources that truly empower our youth in this 21st century. I look forward to becoming the next city council member and working together with our youth to make those necessary changes that we need here in New York City and in our communities.